we're going to be doing our evaluation number 7, where we discuss our prelim and what went wrong and what went well with that. So
here's our prelim.
Yeah, this is our prelim. And now we're just going to go through it and pause it. So at the start there we've got a panning shot to show her walking, which takes us up to the stairs.
And then we have a match on action as she walks along the stairs.
One thing that I think could have gone better with this is on the match on action here, we should have cut it a bit earlier because it's not got good continuity into the room.
As well, there we have a reverse shot of the conversation.
With loads of over-the-shoulder shots as well.
And we had to stick to the 180-degree rule, which was where if Alex started off on one side talking to Anna, they had to stay on that side so it didn't confuse the audience. So that was basically our prelim and our reflection on that, which went...
We feel it went well, and it was probably one of the best in the class due to the low mistakes. Is it gone through one more time?
So now we're going to play our final cut of Vendetta, which is here.
We're going to play it through once to let you see it and then analyse it on the next showing of it.
Okay.
We start with breaking news. Missing now for more than 12 hours.
5'3" white female with brown eyes and hair.
2 young girls kidnapped by a man who
searched for a missing 14-year-old girl.
More reports of multiple girls being abducted.
A massive search is underway.
Anyone with information is please urged to contact.
Hello? What? Where are you?
The number you have dialed has been changed.
We pray each day, may you come home and be okay.
Anyone with information is please urged to contact.
Okay, so that was our final cut for Vendetta. And now we're going to go through it and then pause as we go and just point out any shots that we've done for effect and how we edited it.
Right, so this is also our title sequence to begin with the production name.
We start with breaking news.
I'm going to pause it there. We started this aerial shot of the forest. This had a similar look to broken glass, which is quite effective. See, it had a similar effect to broken glass.
And then in the background as well, you'll hear that we've got news reports. But we took these from interviews online, and then we edited them so that we weren't
the pitch, yeah. So we edited the pitch of the.
Now for more than 12 hours.
We decided to do this cut to black with the title sequence as it had a bit of a professional feel. And to break up the change for the transition, we had a static TV in between it.
5'3" white female with brown eyes and hair.
2 young girls kidnapped by a
These are just more cinematic shots of the forest.
man.
Search for missing 14-year-old girl.
More reports of multiple. And there we have our own voiceover by Anna, because we wanted to include some of our own sound in it rather than just editing other people's. And also this hand is important.
Yeah, this hand's effective as well. She has red nail varnish and you connotate red to danger.
Girls being abducted.
A massive search is underway.
Anyone with information is please urged to contact.
This shot's significant as the raindrops. We added in a thudding effect, sound effect,
And it's in
to,
sync.
in sync with the changing of black.
The prop of the poster establishes that I'm missing.
The character of Millie's missing. So it's we got inspiration off of Google by looking at real missing posters. So if someone were to have seen this out in real life, they would have thought it was a real missing poster. Here's more cinematic shots of the forest with bluebells. The blue represents the colour of cold, and this foresty scene sets the location and gets you ready for the following scenes in the forest. I'll pause it there. There's another thudding on match and action with the audio.
And a fade to black as well, because we're going to start getting into the dramatic scene. The editing there was to build up tension as she looks at her phone, because obviously it's no caller ID.
It was like a point of view shot to show Anna's point of view, what she'll be seeing, and accompanied with the heartbeat adds more tension to it.
We use this by adding in jump cuts.
Hello? What? Where are you?
I'll pause it there a minute.
The number you have dialed.
We decided to do the audio over black because it makes the audience focus on only the audio, and because that's quite important, because it's the killer phoning up the girl, telling her, having a conversation, but we can only hear it from her side, so we don't know who this unknown no caller ID is.
And we used Anna's voice to do that, and we put her in earphones to record it, but we just put her hand over the microphone so it was muffled, almost like she was actually on the phone.
Have been changed.
There was another match and action shot with the dropping of the phone. We done a close up of the phone hitting the floor to add to the tension and the dramaticness of the phone call.
And then as she finds me there is a close up of like her reaction, which is obviously unknown to the audience because we don't know what.
There we added in the soundtrack from Split, but we lowered the pitch of it to avoid copyright. Pause it there a minute. In the soundtrack you can hear a really fast, faint heartbeat which builds tension and eventually leads up to us seeing the dead girl for the first time. There we can see an extreme close-up of the girl's first reaction of seeing her friend who has died, been killed.
And there we used the whip pan, and we decided to keep the figure blurred so it will remain a mystery.
Add to the effect of being anonymous. There's the tension building, it's like rolling drums. So, this is a good shot as it focuses on the girl's hand, and in the background we can see the man chase the girl. There's another extreme close-up of the man treading on a shrub, just to add to these unknownness as he's dressed in all black. Was there in that shot we used a matron action as she fell down the hill. We done a close up on her hand, which just breaks up the shot a bit and adds a bit of continuity to it. This is a high angle shot as this showing that the girl is inferior and she's vulnerable. Here we see the music cut a bit to it because to show a dramatic shot. It's an over shoulder shot here and we can see it from where Anna's sitting and as the male figure comes into the
It builds
foreground.
tension because Anna doesn't know that he's coming.
Because the violins add to the tension as well because it's quite dramatic.
And usually an instrument that's quite beautiful is being used in a horror thriller. And there's a close up of Anna's face again, just to show her fear.
There's another matron action with the sound to it just keeps it all together and adds a bit of continuity to it.
Oh my love, we pray.
Was it there? So as we can see here, the first missing poster we saw at the beginning on the left is of the girl who is now dead, but on the right here there's another missing poster of another girl, which is the
girl who features in the film.
so it's adding to like a shock factor for the audience that now we see this other girl is missing because of this man. Maybe he's linked to both of the missingness.
And we used the song from The Missing because we thought it was quite, like the lyrics are quite dramatic, but we just changed the pitch and the tones just to make sure we didn't have any copyright issues, as if it was like a remix.
May you come home and be okay.
Anyone with information is please urged to contact.
What went wrong? I think what was most effective about our thing was the sound and how it all was synchronised with the different cuts.
Yeah. But I think overall, I think it went well and it was different to others. The ending was good, I think.
We used a lot of blue colour to create a cold.
Yeah, that was a main theme of our
atmosphere, yeah.
We was good at doing the sound with the matron action as well. That had played an important part.
But then we also did have the issue of copyright, so we had to make sure all of the sounds were changed as well, so we didn't have any problems with that.
Yeah,
I think we also used a variety of different shots.
Yeah, I think the camera work was good.
I think some of the things that went wrong is when editing, we didn't have enough shots to fill in the gaps to like build the storyline. We had shots that we needed to go out and keep reshooting, so we ended up filming about how many times? Like
5 or 6 times.
5 to 6 times, keep reshooting. So it was quite of a long.
Yeah, we did have to keep making a list of things we needed to do.
It took a long time, but a lot of things did go well. Some of them were.
Yeah. We did work together well as a team. Sometimes we argued a little bit, but I think most of the time we was alright.
Yeah, we were alright.
Just next time, maybe when we're out, get as much shots as we can.
Yeah.
And
We underestimated the shots, I think.
Yeah, little things like make sure like my nails are still painted the same colour, or we've got the same shoes on.
Same rings on, stuff
We've
like
got
that.
to consider stuff like that,
Just
especially
attention to detail.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was our final cut. Thanks for watching.